On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat. Confidence seemed to run out yesterday on the likelihood that the rain forecast for this next week across Argentina is going to be widespread and or heavy enough to overcome the current hot, dry condition. There is already talk that the next round of crop ratings out this Thursday from Buenos Aires Grain Exchange will show deterioration due to much above normal temperatures and a lack of rain. Soybean futures led the way higher yesterday, closing up 24 with corn 7 to 8 up, while KC wheat ended the day up well. Crop conditions in Brazil, where they are new, about 15% harvested on their first crop and about 11% planted on their second, are mostly normal and not affected by the hot, dry conditions in Argentina. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 6:45. Timco Houston is open yesterday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're closed the balance of the week beginning today. Anderson's is open this week 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, 802-TUGGLE. That's Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how'd Monday turn out?
Had a real good sale, Larry. These calves just look like they're getting higher every day. We wind up with 1,153 head, 165 cows, 19 bulls. Calf market, like I said, we got $4 for, just 2 or 3 calves Monday, 2 and 3 weights, and 2 weights, some 3 weights. 2 and 3 weight steers, $3.16 to $4. On the heifer deal, $2.84 to $3.95. 3 and 4 weight steers, $3.06 to $4. Heifers, $2.72 to $3.75. 4 and 5 weight steers, $2.75 to $3.80. Heifers, $2.49 to $3.25. 5 and 6 weight steers, $2.54 to $3.10. Heifers, $2.25 to $2.93. 6 and 7 weight steers, $2.30 to $2.70. And the heifers were $2.12 to $2.55. 7 and 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $2 to $2.46. The heifers were $1.97 to $2.21, Larry. On the cow deal, $70 to $1.09. Slaughtered bulls, $90 to $1.28. Stucker cows, $80 to $800, $1,200, and we had a few pairs, $1,100 to $1,500, Larry.
Are you aware of anything for this next Monday?
It's a little early. I don't know of anything coming right now, but I didn't think we'd have that many as wet as it is everywhere.
Right.
But we wind up with 1,153. So I'm thinking next week, the way this market is, people are going to bring these calves in and get these high prices for them. I imagine we'll have 900 to 1,000 somewhere in that neighborhood.
Nixon Livestock, Gary Butler, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Catch us at the barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Gary, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves from yesterday. USDA's national pork carcass cutout value back up 7 cents in the afternoon at $89.14. The bellies fell by 95. Monday's slaughter, 490,000 head, up 7,000 from the week before. Neighbor, now let's look at the beef side of the meat equation. Tuesday's boxed beef prices, $298.46 for the choice, down 96, and $289.20, 38 stronger for select. USDA's federal slaughter, 125,000 head compared to 115 the week before. As we look toward the fats, looks like 173 to 177, the bulk of the action last week at 175. Wednesday's cattle on feed report is expected to show 87.6 million head for the herd as of Jan 1. That would be the smallest national total since 1957. Beef cows expect to be down 2.6% from last year. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale looking for us?
Looking good, Larry. We had cold 2 weeks ago, rain last week, and the numbers are bouncing back. So kind of anticipate 800, maybe a few more on the cattle end. This market, from what I understand, has got pretty wild. The calf market's kind of jumping through the roof, which we all anticipate here 1st of February. They put money on the cows, which usually happens right where they kick off San Antonio Stock Show. So everything's everything's kind of falling in place. So, I'm kind of anticipating a very good sale tomorrow. And sheep and goats, same thing. We got one big consignment of some Dorper lambs. Got 200 of those, and they're the bigger end. I mean, they're going to sell dang good. And it's just for the beginning of 2024, you can't ask for anything more.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you, Brian. We'll talk with you after the sale.
I'll see you tomorrow evening, Cousin Larry.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with a good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's livestock marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DDTexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, the weather cleared off a little bit. We're still a little wet to get in a few places, but we're getting caught up slowly but surely. Want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good lease bulls available, and they are for sale also if you're interested. And I've got all the popular breeds, got a lot of good replacement cattle available for sale. They're going fast. I've got some exposed heifers and some heifer pairs that we raise. These are crossbreds. Don't delay too long now. They're going pretty fast. Want to remind your listeners I will be auctioning the South Texas Hereford Association sale here in Beeville, Texas at Beeville Livestock, 12 noon on the 3rd this coming Saturday. Sell a lot of good Hereford bulls, some Brahman bulls, and some good F1 Brayford females and some Hereford females. Call me for information. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, WholesaleSteelUSA.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-64-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We are on the line with Sean Geis White, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, how did the sheep and goat sale go for us?
It went all right, Larry. We ended up with right around 3,300. So market was a little softer on some of the lambs. Kind of better lambs bring up 340 early, and then it seemed like as we got through the day, it's kind of from 280 to up to 320. And on the kid goats, might have been just a tick softer too. Still sold good. Some of those feeder kids up to 450, I guess, on the top end, and then some of the better, 60 pounders up to, I guess, about 350 on the top end. But thought we got along pretty good, but it was a little bit softer. It wasn't quite as much activity as it was the last couple of weeks.
Good. Now, how is the cattle sale shaping up tonight for tomorrow?
Sure think we'll get that 1,400. Sure rolled in this evening, and see how they roll in tomorrow and morning, and I could catch a few more if they come in like they did this evening.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geis White.
Your reach is 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Now, have you taken a look at the beautiful home at 172 Champion Boulevard in Lavernia? 1.2 acres, majestic trees, iron fence, entry, 3 bedrooms with an office, separate dining room, 2.5 baths, exceptional floor plans, high ceilings, no carpet, an abundance of cabinet space, and lots of counter space. You're going to enjoy it. Why don't you contact the good folks at Homestead and Ranch Real Estate? Call 512-466-1460. That's 512-416-1460. Or check out their Facebook page, homesteadandranch.com. We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sale shaping up?
Oh, looks like going to be a pretty nice sale, Larry. We've got about 600 on hand right now, so expecting about 800 or so tomorrow. Do have a little string of Brahman heifers that are all got a handful of calves on them. Balance of them bred up pretty good, be about 35 or so of those. Also a little string of Brangus heifers, same thing. I think there's about 6 pairs on those, and then about 16 or so heavy breds, but just two nice little sets there. And then as far as calves and yearlings go, got 115 weaned black heifers. Gonna have a little bit of ear, but not much. Gonna weigh kind of 4 to, there's a few heifers weigh 7, but most of them kind of 450 to 550, but all been weaned a good while. Nice set of black heifers. And then, got 70-something crossbred calves and another bunch, and then several other smaller bunches. So shaping up to be a good run. Like I said, somewhere around 800 should get it.
Kelly Thick Ben, Pearsall Livestock. They sell them on Wednesday. Kelly, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile numbers 334-1047. Website, PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, we'll speak with you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region. Whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done, why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was Monday's sale?
Man, Larry, it wound up good. We had a few more than we thought. We wound up 12.22 on man, the cows and bulls were higher. The calf market was stronger. It was a really good week.
Walk the pens with me.
All right, your steers 300 and back averaged 317, brought up to 385. 3 to 4 weights 304 to 385. 4 to 5 weights 276 to 360. 5 to 6 weights 261 to 302 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 229 to 267 and a half. 7 to 8 weights 206 to 220. Your heifer mates 300 and back averaged 288, brought up to 380. 3 to 4 weights 284 to 332 and a half. 4 to 5 weights 250 to 320. 5 to 6 weights 232 to 277 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 209 to 257 and a half. 7 to 8 weights 180 to 220. Your bull yearlings 7 to 850 pounds 175 to 220. 850 to 1,000 pounds 125 to $2. The bulls, the high yielding bulls 125 to 137. Medium yielding bulls 105 to 120. High yielding cows $1 to $1.16. Medium yielding cows 80 to 90. Little thin cows 50 to 79. Sold a few pairs. They brought from 1,800 to 2,100, and the bred cows from 600 to 1,600.
Good. Do you know anything for Monday?
Yeah, I mean, we got a little stuff going. I think this market, it's going to bring them out.
Right.
It's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday, but it's been sunshine here the last couple of days. It's dried up a little bit, so I think we'll have a few cattle.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, Phil. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. We are on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's Tuesday night, looking for a Wednesday sale. Carl, what do you say?
Well, after all the weeks of ice and rain and everything, we're getting lots of cattle in, Larry. We're going to have a big sale tomorrow. I really don't know how many we'll have, but I think it'll be somewhere around 1,000 or better. The market's good, so we look forward to selling a lot of cattle tomorrow.
Give us an example of a shiny consignment that's trailered in.
I'm going to tell you, we've got 20 black baldy calves that are in the right condition to bring a fortune. They weigh from about 400 to 500 pounds. They're the right kind to turn out on some grass or wheat, and they really look good. We've got quite a few pretty good cows. We've got about 30 black cows that we palpated that somebody needs to take home. So anyway, it all looks good.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Wednesday sale sale in Caldwell.
Okay. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings election area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, now let's take a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $10. Yellow corn to Corpus, $4.95 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, $6.48 and a quarter. And beans to Placido, $11.04. Texas cotton, 8,166 bales. Average price, $81.15. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. That's it for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening. Good day to you.